Hi, welcome to the class. Let's begin our discussion on physical quantities and units, right? So yesterday or in the previous video, we discussed about two types of physical quantities, that is basic or fundamental physical quantities and the derived physical quantities. Let us today move on to the units, because as I told you that this chapter we will be doing in three different parts. So yesterday we talked about physical quantities, today we will talk about something about units, and in continuation we will do like 2-3 classes with units itself, and then in the later part we will discuss about the measuring instruments, right? So let's begin. So here you can see today we will study about system of unit, right? So yesterday, if you remember in my class, I told you that as for the discussion in that class, we were using SI system of units, right? So there we have discussed seven basic or fundamental physical quantities, and their units, whatever units we have taken yesterday, they were the SI system of unit, right? So today we will study, although we are going to deal in the SI system of units only, but as for your knowledge, you should understand these system of units as well. So system of unit, before starting I want you people to just memorize the seven basic fundamental physical quantities, and then memorize this order: length, mass, time. Only three as of now: length, mass, time, length, mass, time, right? So system of units, we have three system of units: CGS, FPS and MPS. Now in CGS, as I told you, length, mass, time. In CGS, the unit of length is C, centimeter. The unit of mass is G, gram. And the unit of time is S, second. Got it? Length, mass, time. Unit of length C, centimeter. Unit of mass G, gram. Unit of time S, second. Similarly for FPS, length, mass, time. So length F, foot. That is, we say how much feet is this and all that. P, pounds. S, second. So this system we don't use more commonly in India. Now this is MKS. Again, length, mass, time. So in MKS system, the unit of length is meter, unit of mass is kilogram, unit of time is second. Right? So in that order you have to remember length, mass, time. Alright. Now after this we study SI system of units. Now how do we get this SI system? So SI system is a modified version of MKS system. In MKS system, how many quantities are there? We have three quantities in MKS system. What are they? Length, mass, time. But with the time, a need was felt to add some more physical quantities. And in SI system of units, we have seven basic fundamental quantities which we had discussed earlier, right? That is yesterday. So in SI system of units, we take length, mass, time, temperature, current, luminous intensity, amount of substance. So these are the seven physical quantities which we deal in case of SI system, right? So in SI system, unit of length is meter. SI I am talking about, right? Unit of mass is kg. Alright, unit of time is seconds. I am writing the symbols, alright, but I am telling you, like this is meter, this is kilogram, this is second. Unit of temperature is Kelvin. Now temperature is added. So it has been added to MKS system. So this MKS has been modified to become SI. So only difference is MKS has three physical quantities: length, mass, time, and SI system has seven physical quantities. Length, meter. So meter is the SI unit of length. Kg, kilogram is the SI unit of mass. Second is the SI unit of time. Kelvin is the SI unit of temperature. Ampere is the SI unit of current. And then candela, this is the symbol CD. Candela is the SI unit of luminous intensity, and mole is the SI unit of amount of substance. So these are the 7 units which we deal when we study SI system of units. So this was the system of units which we discussed just now. Now before studying different units for different physical quantities, I want you people to understand some of the prefixes which we will be using when we deal with the units, right? So what are those prefixes? And remember guys, those prefixes are very important. And with my experience, I have seen a lot of students struggling with these prefixes because they are very important when we deal with the numerical part. So I suggest you guys to take a lot of practice of this and then proceed with the other things. So prefixes I will tell you. So first I will start with the small prefixes that we do. So the small prefixes, smaller ones. So smaller ones, if I will start with prefix centi. Centi, symbol is C. Milli, symbol is M. Micro, symbol is this mu. This is mu. I'll write here mu, M-U, mu. Okay. Then centi, milli, micro, nano. Okay, nano. Then angstrom also I can take here, angstrom, and then pico, and then femto. Okay, others are also there, but I want you people to just focus on these. So symbol is N, angstrom is this A and then 0 above it. Pico is P, femto or Fermi also we call it. This is F, right? So what is the meaning of centi? So whenever centi is put, it means 10 to the power minus 2. Whenever milli is put, it means 10 to the power minus 3. Whenever micro is put, it means 10 to the power minus 6. Whenever nano is put, it means 10 to the power minus 9. Whenever angstrom is put, it means 10 to the power minus 10. Pico, 10 to the power minus 12. And femto, 10 to the power minus 15. So these have their own meaning. So whenever we use them, they have their meaning. Like I'll say centimeter. So centi. So if it is 1 centimeter, so this centi means 10 to the power minus 2. So it means 10 to the power minus 2 meter. Similarly, if it is 1 millimeter, this milli, it means 10 to the power minus 3 meter. So they have their own meaning, right? So these were the smaller ones. Now let's begin with the bigger ones. So for the bigger ones, we have kilo. K is the symbol. Kilo means 10 to the power 3. Then we have mega. Mega, capital M is the symbol, 10 to the power 6. Then we have giga. Capital G is the symbol, it means 10 to the power 9. So there are others also, but I want first all of you to pay attention to this part only, because we will be moving with smaller things, but whatever we study, we should make sure that it comes into our practice, right? So kilo, like we have 1 kilometer. So kilo means 10 to the power 3 meter. Similarly, 1 kilogram means 10 to the power 3 gram. So these are the some of the prefixes which we use when we are dealing with the units, and I want you people to get thorough with this, right? So today we discussed about the 3 system of units along with SI and some of the prefixes which we will be using, right? Thank you.